Hey, hi guys. So in this video I'm gonna talk about that how you can develop your English words, English stock words, how you can stock all of them in your brain. Guys, try to understand, for to speak the English language better, for to speak the English language well and good, fluently, and also in a good pronunciation, you need a number of stock words and stock sentences that you are gonna use quickly in your speaking time. But how you are gonna stock all of them, because it's not possible by reading only, it's gonna take a long time. But guys, don't worry, in this video I'm gonna give you a secret advice. In this video I am gonna share with everyone a very quick, a very fast, and a very easy way to stock more and as much as words you want in your brain. Because after a level we also are gonna do some conversation, and we need the English language for a good conversation. So that's why in the conversation time also we have to speak a number of things with our partner whom we are gonna do the conversation. For that also there are some sentences, some word we need that will help us to make the conversation more natural and also more good. So guys, let's start this video. This video is gonna be very beneficial and helpful for everyone. Let's start. So guys, in this video I am also gonna talk about a number of things about the speaking. When you will go deeper in a conversation, when you will learn the English language more good in your future. At that moment many sentences and words you have to and you need to stock in your brain that you will use in a conversation and also in a number of places. If you are thinking that, oh, I will just learn the English language basic things, and then after learning few days I am also gonna be a good speaker, I will understand a lot of things about the English language, then you are wrong. Okay, there is a limit of English language that we can pass by the reading the English language, by practicing it. But after this stage, after this level, you can only develop your speaking skills, you can only get more stock words and more stock sentences by many another things. Now, like, just think that now if someone asks you to describe a tree and also describe anything about the history, geography, science related things to yourself in the English language, then what you will do? I know that when it will be a sudden moment, then you will face a number of problems. But now our aim is not to face the problems, our aim to speak that thing also very fluently. But now the question is how you will do that thing. Because now if someone just asks you normal basic question, introduction, conversation, then you can do it. But when you will go with them in a deep conversation, in a deeper sense, then also you need some sentences, some thinking, something about the nature, about the environment also. But now the question is how you will do that. By only one practice. It is that you have to need to learn the historical things and geographical things and also science related thing also. So that's why for to develop your words and sentences more goodly and also more well, I will give you a practice, and it is also very easy. And if you are now in school, colleges, then also it will be more helpful for you and more good for you. But if you are like an adult and also if you are not reading like somewhere in school or colleges, then you can also get normally books from the internet and also from the bookshops. And the advice is that always try to prefer to read some like historical things and also some science related things. Because now I am also observing that I just pass out a limit, which is the speaking the English language. I can speak the English language good. If you ask me any type of question about the English language, then I will give you the answer. But now if someone asks me any type of questions about the environment, about the historical things, about the geography thing, about the space, about the moon, that at that moment I can make few sentences, but the main structure and the main basis I can't say properly. So now what is the solution of this problem? The solution is normal. I also need to get some knowledge about this type of things, and it is also very easy. When I will read and when I will just make my knowledge more bigger by reading the geographical thing, historical thing, science related thing, at that moment if someone also asks me any type of questions, then also I can give the proper answer. So that's why I will always say to everyone that remember this thing, and you can also also just try to do this thing. And if you also don't have any book, then internet, you also can get anything from the internet. So that's why today also I am gonna share a thing with everyone which is very very important, and this thing is microorganism. We cannot see a microorganism with our naked eye. So that's why whenever if you want to observe, and whenever if you just want to see any type of microorganism, then obviously you need microscope. Without the microscope, that the thing that we can't see with the naked eye, that's called the microorganism. Okay, so for that reason, the first word of the microorganism, it is micro, and the organism is the thing, the small things. So now microorganisms are divided by four types. Okay, there are a number of types and various kinds of microorganism. One of them are bacteria. Okay, so bacteria, we also know this word bacteria whenever we go somewhere in outdoor, and whenever we return in our home, then obviously our parents also and our grandparents, they always advise to us that just wash your hands, wash your face. And when we ask them that what is the reason of washing our hands and washing our face and cleaning our body, they always just give us a like answer with the bacteria. Okay, because whenever we go somewhere, then obviously the bacteria, it's also will just come in our body. So for to wash them, we need the hand washes. And then after the bacteria, there is also a one type of like microorganism which is called fungi, or also there is another name which we know by the fungus. So fungi, it's also one type of a bacteria. And then third bacteria means third microorganism, it is algae. So algae, what is the algae also we can see in small types of pond, and at that moment there is also many types of algae. And then after the algae, then lastly there is also one kind of microorganism which is called the protozoa. So protozoa, so this is the four kinds of microorganism. And in our life, in this world, as the microorganism is helpful for ourselves, for our human bodies, and also for all of the animals, so there is also microorganism as like it is also like it's harmful for everybody. And I also want to share with everyone that there is also a number of microorganism we have, and they are in our body, and like same in also the animals. I also want to share with everyone this thing, that in curd, in bread, and also in a lot of kind of cakes, we people, we use some beneficial and also a very very good microorganism. But there is also many type of microorganism which just very very like not good for ourselves, more not good for all of the human beings, because they also can cause the disease. Yes, some disease they can cause. So I just always say to everyone that just try to understand this thing, that we also need a good knowledge about the science related things, about the history related things, about the geography related things. So from also today, this was a notice for everyone, and from today I'm also gonna make a number of videos from which you also can get a good knowledge about the history, about the geography, about the science also, like the microorganism. Always remember it. Bye bye, I will meet you in the next video on another like a very new and a best topic I will find for everyone. Just guys, subscribe this channel, hit the bell icon, and like this video. If you also have already done it, then share your thoughts and your just ideas in the comment section, which type of more new advices and also new types of thing I should try in this channel. So bye bye, I'll meet you in the next video. To a great mind, nothing is little.